K through 12, we have 416 students. Then if you add our early learning programs, our 3-year-olds and our 4-year-olds, then we would be up to 447. So we're just below 450 students. When we talk about rural school districts, when we bus, our school district is 155 square miles. Our overall budget is approximately $8 million. Without the help of the grants, incentives, it's not going to happen on an annual budget. I don't think we could afford to buy electric bus. We would struggle to buy any kind of vehicle on our annual budget.
So our second electric bus, EV2 there, that was about $450,000, and the grant covered 90%, so I thought it'd be neat to try. And since the funding opportunity was there, it was kind of a no-brainer, why not go for it?
We needed buses, and the diesels that we have en route are very stinky, and they're getting old, and so we just thought, well, we'll take this chance and we'll see what we can do for the kids in the school district.
Mark and Becky submitted a grant application through the Department of Commerce, and then when we were found recipient of that one, that one arrived in '26.
Really, the bus is set up very similar to the rest of the buses that I've driven, so that was nice going into it. The regeneration system, that was a little bit of a learning curve, knowing when to let off the accelerator, when to put on the accelerator, when to use the brakes, that kind of thing. But after driving it multiple times, it was actually fairly easy to get used to.
So my fuel bill was roughly 60-some thousand a few years ago, and then last year it was 34. That's with one electric bus, and then I had 3 propanes en route. Now I have 4 propanes en routes and 2 electric buses. I predict my fuel bill now should be in the 20,000 range.
Having the electrical vehicle in the school is a positive thing for not only the students but the community members as well, seeing this bus being able to be driven during the winter and the summer and working as any other normal bus. So their opinion about it being, can't use them in the winter, that kind of went away now.
I would just encourage them and tell them, hey, there's a lot of help out there. I would be willing to help. You guys are a lot of help. Do it, because if it fits it for you like it does for me, you'll be very happy you did.
You think of one of the most iconic symbols of public education. It's the big yellow school bus. And I think of my own personal income taxes. If I'm going to reduce the carbon footprint, if I'm going to teach kids about the future of transportation, what a better way if I know my personal tax dollars are going into big yellow school buses. And I'm thankful that in my school district we have 2 of them. But I'm okay with that if my taxes are going towards putting electric buses in all Minnesota public school districts. That's a good investment of my tax dollars.